Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyakashaw.
What's up, everybody? It's HTG Brian here, and today we have another LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens video for you. This one happens to be another new Star Wars adventure called Trouble Over Taul Story. We are going to get a trophy achievement for completing the level called Hello, Were You Looking For Me? And it is important to note that this level does require 50 overall earned gold bricks. So you don't have to pay anybody these. You just have to have accumulated at least 50 gold bricks in order to access this level. Now, if you haven't, you can certainly check out the Millennium Falcon Hub and some other hub areas to get those. And, of course, completing the story and free play videos up until this point will certainly get you there, too. So, hey, when you're ready to go ahead and choose Taul, Trouble Over Taul, Story, and let's go ahead and let the credits start running. And, of course, you know how this works. This is a story video, so we're going to do a little bit of story stuff and, well, none of the collectible stuff. We'll save that for the free play. And yes, that was the remix, in case you were wondering. Let the credits roll.
Situation seems remarkably familiar. We haven't got much time. We've already entered Taul's gravitational field.
The odds of this vessel surviving Taul's corrosive atmosphere are 728 million to 1.
Pity. 727 million to 1, and I'd have taken it.
I am not interested in odds, Henri. You're here to find other protocol droids on this ship and interpret resistance data. Seek out and eliminate resistance personnel. I want those plans.
Well, how does it feel to want there, Phasma? All right, I was just being a little cheeky there. Hey, we're going to start off, and really this level is quite short and is kind of really just a glorified blaster battle. In fact, most of what we do here is involved in a blaster battle. And speaking of which, we have found our new favorite blaster battle person, and that's going to be Phasma. She is super quick on the draw here and also has the ability to scan things too, so the one thing that I think that she could benefit from that I do not believe she has is the grappling ability. And I'll have to double check that. I could be wrong on that. She might have it. But look, we got the old quad knocks. We're going to boop, 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 boop. Look at that. We have discovered that there is some gold bricks. And we're going to go ahead and shoot those. And yes, see, this is how awesome she is. She has the ability to go ahead and get her blast on and melt those gold bricks. So, booyakashaw, we have melted that. We've created kind of a weird vacuum-like unseal there. It's not a seal, but now it's sealed up, and now we can safely walk through the hallway. Ooh, look at that. Dance a little jig before you do, huh? And keep on keeping on. Now, check it out. There are some robots scattered around, some droids. Here's the first of 4. We actually get a couple of them in this, but we do not get all 4 because that would have collected the mini kit, and we're saving that for the free play. But, oh, and this little animation right here, what does this remind you guys of? There's a couple of moments in the LEGO history that this reminds me of. I know that in the, what is it? Was it The Hobbit? Or no, it was in LEGO Dimensions. That's right, it was in LEGO Dimensions. There's a couple of games that you definitely get drug or kind of drawn to by some sort of vacuum-like suction like we just had there, but definitely an animation we've seen in the past, and cool to see it again. Although, normally I think you had to spam a button for, you know, you to go ahead and get through that scene there. Sorry about that. You probably heard me fumble that word back there. There was a big bang downstairs. I'm not quite sure what that was. Hopefully everyone's all right down there. Nobody's screaming or hollering for me, so I think we're in the clear. But, all right, so we have freed ourselves, or prevented ourselves from falling out that hole in the wall there, which really, we didn't do anything, the game did it for us. And we've taken out a group of baddies that rushed us in that main room back there, and we've made our way down this hallway to the right, which, as you may have guessed, we found some more greeters waiting for us. Now, when we get to the end of this hallway, there's a giant flame blocking our path. And there's this cracked wall, and although it looks like none of our guys have hit the gym lately, it turns out that old FN2199 actually can break the wall with that crazy baton he's got. So apparently that baton's been hitting the gym, not any of the people. You'd almost think that, like, the robot there, the droid, the C-3PO wannabe, you'd think that he might be able to, you know, rip some strong things. I mean, after all, he is a cybernetic organism, right? But anyhow, all right, so he actually can do some translating for us. We'll put him to work doing that, which is nice. And guess what? Once he hacks this droid terminal here, it's going to go ahead and spew out a bunch of water, putting out the fire, allowing us to get through. So if you did miss it, we did use a grapple plug back there with Captain Phasma, and we pulled that down in order to build the pieces for the droid terminal. But you could have gone back and rewound it in the event that you were not sure what happened. And oh, look at that. There was droid number 2. So like I said, there are 4 scattered. We're only going to get, I think, maybe 1 more. We certainly don't get them all. I know that, not until our free play. But, all right, make your way all the way to the end of the new hallway and find a gold wall. We're going to go ahead and destroy that with Phasma and her pew, pew, pew. And now we've got a whole new hallway we can keep on keeping on to. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Oh, check this out. We've got another section of a blaster battle. So like I said, this is kind of like a glorified blaster battle. And we do have to enter the room and take out some baddies first. But you'll see what I'm saying. Oh, look at me trying to cheat, too. I'm like, hey, you can't see me, but I can see you. But the pew, pew, pew didn't work. So we got to go ahead and go in here and take all these bad guys out. And then we have to shoot those glowing panels on the wall there, which are actually keeping that force field up and active. We're going to take those out right now. And then the blaster battle will begin. I know I kind of made it seem like it was going to start sooner than it did, but you know what? We're getting there. We're getting there. So, all right, the force field has been removed, and we're going to go ahead and advance into the hallway and check it out. We've got bad guys, and we've got blaster battle. So, ooh, and look at this, zero gravity blaster battle, too. Oh, that's pretty cool. But, yeah, so we're going to hide behind this wall here. Now, keep in mind that there is a gold object in the back. If you are to take that out, you will get a mini kit. And it's weird how it happens, too. You have to get it, well, you get it during this section. You can do it either in the first section we just did or this second section. Either way, you will be able to obtain it. It just automatically floats to you. You don't have to walk up and grab it or nothing. However, if you miss it after this section right here, I do not believe you have an opportunity to get it again. So we'll find out when it moves again and we get zero gravity one more time and the room spins. But I believe that's it. And we are out of here. Well, not quite. Oh, look at that. No, you can still. So I guess it's easier. My bad. Shoot. Wait till the third wave. But again, you know, we're going to wait until free play to get that. And well, it doesn't really matter if you grab it now or later. But keep in mind that if you grab mini kits during a story playthrough, it is possible that those mini kits will respawn during your free play. And they might actually count towards your overall totals. I know some of you have reported, hey, wait a minute, I got 12 out of 10 mini kits. How did I get 12? Well, we don't know why it happens, but we have figured out that that happens when you get mini kits during your story playthrough. It's not like there's 12 mini kits floating around in a level and somehow you missed 2 or we missed 2. It's just the simple fact that you've gotten them already. So, all right, we have used a scan on the right side of the room to reveal a cracked wall, which of course we use old FN2199 and his beefcake baton to go ahead and blast that down, which revealed the grapple plug. And of course, Phasma has got the grapple plug capabilities. I don't know. That was a new one. I don't think we'll come back to that one. We'll leave that one alone. You know me. I always try to break out into song and do as much fun stuff as possible. And speaking of breaking out, let's go ahead and break out these bricks by using one more grapple plug. And look at her go. She's building that up like no tomorrow. And ooh, look at that. The crank wheel is meant for turning. So we're going to go ahead and spin to win. And look at that. It closes the hatch and fire goes out. That's right, because yeah, space doesn't have oxygen and flames need oxygen. So removing the space and providing oxygen should surely put the flames out, right? That seemed a little backwards. For those of you who weren't tracking with my sarcasm there, it certainly seemed backwards to me. All right, last but not least in this hallway, we have one more little puzzle we have to do. We have to complete this droid terminal, which is just simply matching the colors. And, you know, there's all those shapes, but my piece of advice to you is I recommend just looking at the color. There's always brown, yellow, and green. And that's how I remember it. I don't try to judge the shape or anything. I just remember brown, yellow, green, or green, yellow, brown, or whatever the case may be. But once the door is open, there are a couple of baddies in here that you go ahead and have to take out. Oh, look at that, 3 of 4. So we did get 3 total droids. The one that we missed, if you were wondering, was actually floating around in that blaster battle up on the ceiling right after that. So actually, I take that back. It's right after the blaster battle from the ceiling twisties, and it happens to be in that hallway where we used our grapple plug, and yeah, it's in there. It's back there. I'm doing a terrible job of explaining that. But meanwhile, destroy the console in the middle of the room, use your quad knocks on the back left, and guess what? Final cutscene.
Oh, nice to see a familiar face.
We need the location of the Resistance base. I believe you may have it.
What this? No. This is a birthday card.
Where's the base?
Times like this, I have always found an escape pod to be a most useful appliance. They are designed to withstand a wide range of
Evacuate. We have what we need.
Huh?
Not again.
Booyakashow! Hello, were you looking for me? Trophy achievement is now ours for completing Trouble Over Taul. Now, as it turns out, we also get a gold brick for that too, so woo to the who. And look at that, we also got all of the required studdage for the True Jedi, so we'll go ahead and collect that gold brick for now too. And of course, the red brick and the mini kits we have officially saved for the free play, but we will go ahead and collect a couple of vehicle tokens and a couple of character tokens. So it looks like it unlocked 3 vehicles and 3 characters, but also gave us the ability to purchase a handful of more characters. So we're running out of levels to play, and as you can see, we're running out of locks to remove there. We're getting pretty close. So quick peek at our overall totals, and of course the final screen takes us away. So that's going to wrap it up for LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens New Star Wars Adventure Trouble Over Taul story. And like I said, we only have, what, 1 more level of the main story and then free roam? Now, that's pretty cool. Now, hey, just as a little note to you guys, you might have been a little short getting gold bricks for this level, the requirement. Keep in mind that you're going to need 60 for the next one. So we'll get back to that in a second. But head on over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below. Of course, HappyThumbsGaming.com has a trophy achievement guide for this game and more. And, you know, we've also got product and gaming reviews and some other fun stuff too. So, ooh, look at that. So back to the gold brick thing. We recommend, if you've been tracking along with us verbatim, like doing exactly what we have, gotten every collectible, but no more or less, you should only need to complete the rest of the Millennium Falcon hub area. So look for that video up next. That's what we got on the agenda. Well, after the free play, of course. We got free play coming, then the Millennium Falcon hub level, and then we'll move on to, what is it, the Otagon Assault or whatever. I'm probably saying that wrong, but hopefully by then I'll figure out how to pronounce it. But as for me, that's going to do it. So as always, until next time. Does anybody like my superhero voice at the end there? Like I always try to replicate the old, you know, Justice League. Until next time. Same bat channel, same bat time. All right, that wasn't that good, but all right. Until next time. Flip.